of the things that I always look at as the head of this unit is to make sure that we reach or we get the standards of broadcast which is accepted everywhere in the world. If the reporter can come with their story, their footage, and I looked at it, I see that it's reached to that standards, then definitely I will allow it to be on the SABC because it's applicable to the CNN, for the BBC, for the Al Jazeera, as well as the SABC. For the sound, most of the times you will see that the reporter or the camera operator will do their interview without mic. They will complain that they don't have mic. But one thing that I'm expecting them to have in mind, before you can do your interview, one thing that you should think of, I know we need ambience, but if you don't have that ambience, good. We need the ambience, but you always get in mind about the environment where you are doing your interview. Because the viewers who are out there watching the SBC want to understand and want to see quality. And that quality is what I stand for. Sometime last month, she went and she did a story on stone mining. But during that story, she went with the camera operator. And a place that is unbelievable that you do not even expect people to live in that community. Fatima went there with the camera operator and she took 1 week to prepare that story. Just for her to come with a story. And I prepared them. I said, okay, you know what, let me put them in order. This is B-roll. This is interview 1, interview 2. I gave the names of the people. And when I listened to the sound, the reason I have to ask her for her to go back and redo the story is number 1, I need ambience of each sound the camera operator took. But unfortunately, I could not use it because someone was laughing at the back of the camera operator. And I called her, I said, Madam, you have done well, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to edit the story. So I have to ask her back to go and redo it. And she said, I've spent a lot of money. I've spent a lot of time. So now what I'm going to do, what do you want me to do? I said, I'm sorry, go and do it. And she went the following day. They went and they took another footage. They came, I looked at it, I said, I'm sorry. I know you've tried your best for you to live here to go way at the east end of Freetown and a terrible place for that matter. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to allow that. So you know what that means? She went the other day, the 3rd day. Before she went, I wrote something for the camera operator and I wrote something for her to give them a guide. I said to them, Madam, eventually, if the camera operator forgets, please give him a guide. I gave her our own script. I gave the camera operator his own script. And I explained to them what I'm expecting of them. They went, they took the photos, the videos, and they came. When they came, I looked at it. And I said, this is what I've been looking for. And it's superb. So I edited the story. After I edited the story was broadcast. Everyone in the newsroom was jubilating and they gave a round of applause for the story. And I went out and listened when everyone was saying congratulations to her. And I came in my office, I sat and I smiled. I said, this is what I'm expecting of every one of you guys. And so for me, it's a moment of joy. It's a moment of pride. It's a moment of jubilation. And this, as I said, what I'm expecting for all reporter and camera operator, for us to keep it up and keep on doing the good job.
Despite the fact that this place serves as a source of living for the people of the Moyoruba community, but it is also a disaster-prone area, as 5 people have been reported dead here. 2 were mining stones and lost their lives in the process of acquiring their living here, and 3 who got drowned in the water behind me.